What's up, Rainmaker? I'm so excited because today we have a special guest, Travis, who's going to teach us all about marketplace multiplication. Okay, we're calling this the marketplace multiplier training. It's all about Facebook Marketplace and how you can actually drop ship items from Amazon to customers on Facebook. This is one of those opportunities that people are totally overlooking. They're like, oh, Facebook Marketplace, I've heard of it. But he's gonna show you a new way to think about Facebook Marketplace and how to leverage this platform to make income online starting today. So if that sounds good, stick around for this video. We're gonna go super in depth and show you exactly how. Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Rainmaker family YouTube channel. This is where me, my wife, our son Kaizen, we share some family adventures. We also talk about creating alternative sources of income for your family. And after this training, I just got off the training. People are just so fired up inside our Rainmaker community. This is an hour and a half call where we went really in depth on this topic. But in this YouTube video, we're gonna give you the high level top tips where you can take action on those today and actually start generating income right now through Facebook Marketplace. But first, can we just admire this impressive scratch that I got from Kaizen? He is so strong already, and you gotta watch those fingernails because they are lethal. If you missed my past video all about Facebook Marketplace and selling stuff around the house, I definitely recommend starting with that because it is kind of a beginner training on Facebook Marketplace, but we do give some high-level tips on how to increase your conversions. And that means the rate of people who see your items versus the people who buy them. So if you have a higher conversion, that means more people are gonna buy your stuff. So you can apply those same tips to this video. So definitely check out that video. I'll put a little card in the upper right-hand corner. And so click on that and check out that video as well. Our guest trainer today is Travis, and he's helped hundreds of people do this process of learning to make money through Facebook Marketplace specifically. Travis is young at only 24 years old, but he's been through a lot. He's actually grown successful e-commerce businesses. He's actually gone down to the pits and had $20 to his name. So he's seen the highs and lows, and he's held on to his why throughout it all, which has kept him motivated. Now he's fired up and on a mission to help people just like you who want to create income from home using the internet. The method we're about to show does take some time. When Travis had about $20 to his name, he spent 4 hours per day getting this thing rolling, but he made $5,000 in his first week. That's not saying you have to put 4 hours a day into this. We actually had people live on the call. The call was about an hour and a half long, who actually made money by the end of the call. So if you have 30 minutes to an hour a day to put towards this, you can start generating some cash quick. Without further ado, let's hop into it. All right, you guys, well, I'm so excited to introduce to you today a special guest trainer who's come into our group just for this purpose, to train you guys on how to make money on Facebook Marketplace. Give a warm Rainmaker welcome to our guest today, Travis. Travis, are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm here. What's up, Rainmakers?
Awesome. Travis and I met through another online mastermind. You guys know Pedro and 100X. That's where Travis and I met. And we've been kind of going back and forth on Messenger for a while. So I've been seeing the results that he's been getting for his students. And I was like, Travis, you gotta come in our group and teach us how to do this. So he gracefully agreed to come in here and just drop some wisdom for like 30, 45 minutes. And then we're gonna do some Q&A afterwards. But our goal is to give you guys actionable things that you can just like go do right now.
I'm super excited to be doing this. The question is, what is dropshipping? Some of you may have no idea what it is. So I actually just downloaded this simple photo from Google, and pretty much what you do is imagine this right here, right? What I'm hovering over, this is Facebook Marketplace. And what you're doing is you're, for an example, what I showed my students is how to make money leveraging Amazon and Facebook together. So what I show them to do is how to identify certain products, to copy their images, their title and their description, part of their description, and you list it on Facebook Marketplace, and then customers hit you up and they say, hey, can I buy this? And then there's a whole method I teach my students that they use to get the customer to send them the money, and then you go and you purchase this product and you keep the rest. Some of you better take note of this because I might not say it again at the end, but one of the hottest niches was wall art, okay? Now, wall art made me thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, and for instance, I would go to Amazon and there would be this wall art for 40 bucks and I'd sell it all day long for $80. So the customer would send me money and boom, I would go ahead and list it. It's very simple. Don't overcomplicate it.
What I love about what Travis is talking about is this kind of reframes the drop shipping conversation. I've never really recommended drop shipping in the past because a lot of times people are drop shipping stuff from overseas. There's long shipping times, there's customer service issues, there's a lot of headache and very low margins. But because you're working with one of the most trusted e-commerce platforms out there, Amazon, and another giant online, Facebook, it's a marriage made in heaven. Being an Amazon seller myself, I would be stoked if people took my products and helped me market them for free. And this is what you get paid to do basically. You take people's products on Amazon and you just help them get more sales by putting it on a different platform, Facebook Marketplace. And with new integrations and updates to Facebook, you can collect payment digitally through Facebook's pay feature, and you can sell the same item to multiple customers at a profit. Then you manually place the order on Amazon and you ship it directly to the customer, making sure to mark it as a gift so the prices aren't shown. In the next part of the training, Travis pulls up his phone and actually lists a product live, so you can just follow along and do it with him. But before he does, check out some of the testimonials of people who've done this in just the last month.
I'm just gonna show you guys some photos. So this is how simple this is. Hey, I'm at 600 profit in a week so far. You ignited a fire under me with the 5-day training. So this right here is another one of my students. He's at $8,900 in profit for the month, and he did just $1,068 profit in 2 days. He said worked about 4 hours today and yesterday combined, mostly processing orders, answering messages. Here are my results for those 2 days. This guy, total profit for August going into Q4 full steam ahead. This guy right here does it part-time. He's about to fire his boss. He did $3,172 profit using the same strategy. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to list it. You guys could actually take your phones out and list this together. So this is how simple this is on listing items, okay? You're literally gonna come here. You never wanna copy the brand name, but what you're gonna do is, I'll copy this title just like this on my phone. Okay, I'll hit copy, and then I'm gonna take a picture. Now, one funny story is my brother forgot to crop it on one photo and a lady still wanted to buy it. And I mean, we have so many, like, the question is, what if it arrives in an Amazon packaging? Me personally, I've never, out of the thousands of products I drop ship, I've never had an upset customer because there's techniques I teach on how to avoid that.
You're so fast at this too, Travis. I can tell you've done this a lot. So what he's doing, you guys, he's screenshotting each photo and then he's cropping them in just right to the photo, just so he has photos to upload with his listing on a Facebook Marketplace. So he screenshot all of them, cropped them all. Now they're all in his photo library, ready to rock.
All right, so this is my dummy account. We're gonna list it on. Facebook doesn't allow you to do duplicate products, so hopefully I didn't already use this.
One quick pro tip as we've been doing this is on some phones, you can just hold your finger on the Amazon photo and save it directly to your camera roll. From there, you head over to Facebook Marketplace and list the item.
Now, one thing in this specific method, when you're getting money up front from customers, is you never have to click it as sold, because people could keep messaging you and you request the money through Messenger. So then you're gonna come here, okay, and I already showed you those photos, but you're gonna take all these photos that are cropped, you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna put the title in here, okay? Then you're gonna put the price, which I sell these for $49. And normally I just list in this category just because it's quick and easy. I put the condition as new. Location Towson, gonna go ahead and paste this here. I don't do product tags, although you can, just because the traffic is extremely crazy as it is. Then I'm gonna list as in stock. So then what I'll do is you could actually list in, when you do this, you could also list in buy and sell groups for additional traffic.
As you can see, Travis is posting this item in multiple local buy sell trade groups. I talked about joining those in the previous Facebook Marketplace training. So make sure, if you haven't done that already, join those groups now. Sometimes it can take a few hours to a couple days to be approved into some of those local groups. So make sure you join those now so you're ready to rock and start creating income on Marketplace.
One thing actually I forgot to show is, I'll also get some of the description. I found this really works pretty well. And guys, think about, like, this specific Amazon seller, their BSR was so high, they weren't really making any money. But now that we're selling their products for them, their BSR is 15,000. So guys, this is how simple it is. And then literally what you do is normally Facebook puts it in review for like 30 minutes and then it will be approved.
Okay, so you post your item on Facebook Marketplace, now you wait. Soon you're gonna get messages from people who wanna buy it. If you find the right combination of item and price, you're gonna get multiple messages from people wanting to buy that item. In the next part of the video, Travis gives us the exact wording he uses to request money right away from those people using Facebook Pay. You can find this feature in Messenger by hitting the little plus icon in the lower left-hand corner and then hitting the little money icon from there.
People will start messaging you and saying, hey, is this available? And all you're gonna do, guys, for the basic, and if you wanna try this now, you could actually list that item. You're just gonna say, hey, yes, it is available. And then you'll put something like, I'm only shipping due to COVID. Yeah, I'll do that. And then I'll put shipping is free, because if you have Amazon Prime, shipping is always free. And then I'll submit a request. So that's when you hit that icon I showed you guys earlier. I'll put, I'm only shipping and it's currently free, and I'll go for the request. And when you request the money, I'll always put pay securely through Facebook in the notes, okay? Because they're gonna see that. So guys, this is how simple it is. Again, you get so much traffic. So you might have 10 people hit you up and say, hey, is this available? And 1 to 3 people will actually buy it from you and submit the payment. Another cool thing is you could renew a listing as if it was relisted 7 times. So once you notice you're not getting any more messages, you could just hit renew listing and it puts it right back up. Let me just pull up my actual Facebook here. All right, so in the last 7 days, I had 258,000 people look at my listings.
This is crazy, you guys. If you're not taking action on this, do this now. Try it. It works. Making money online is all about spotting opportunities, and Facebook Marketplace is an emerging e-commerce platform that a lot of people are just skimping over. In the last part of the training, I can't show you all the details, but I'm gonna give you 2 hot tips that kind of came out in our mastermind session that'll increase your profit margin. And if you're an Amazon seller, this is gonna help you take your own products and list them right alongside top sellers inside your niche.
All right, I wasn't gonna share this, but I'll share this. Guys, it's the little things that really add up over time. So one of my students, actually from one of the suppliers we teach in the course, he got over $160,000 in cash back already in the last 2 years of doing drop shipping. Me personally, right now, I have an Amazon credit card. And for those of you who don't know, Amazon gives you 5% cash back. So just recently I had over $500 in just cash back for having an Amazon credit card. And if you pay your credit card all off within that 30-day period, you don't have to pay any interest. So that's how you actually use credit cards to work for your good.
Is one other way that you guys can basically establish your own brand as a top seller is literally just go to your niche that you're in. So for you, Cindy, go to the automobile niche, find other top sellers, other well-known brands, and then bundle your product with that. So say there's another, let's say there's like a, car emergency roadside kit for $50, and then your product is, how much is your planner?
It's $39.99.
$39.99. So you package those 2 things together in a bundle. You maybe have someone on Fiverr or something, Photoshop them together. Hey, you get the emergency kit and the planner for $100 or whatever. You got to figure out your margins, of course. It would probably be higher than that. But you put your product alongside another product, bundle them together, and the other one's a top seller. So, and then it puts your product on the map by kind of associating with this other thing. So this is an advanced technique I've seen one other internet marketer using, where he'll create bundles of like, hey, here's the top homeschool products, and it's like 4 of the top sellers, and then like the 5th product is like his product. So he's basically putting his product alongside all these other amazing sellers and selling the bundle at a higher price point, and then he just ships all those items individually to the customer. Matt and Callie, are you guys on?
One of the questions I had was, take me through in your mind, your process of finding what product you're gonna do. I mean, you look at hot sellers and that's where you go, or like, how do you find, I mean, the turtle, I wouldn't have picked that one. Why did you pick the turtle?
Okay, so I'm going to answer it kind of in a broad way. So the way it works on Facebook in our community is there's specific niches you could identify. Remember, there's over 800 million people active. Like, if you have any idea how 800 million people active, and obviously nationally, there's a certain amount of people active. Like, there is insane amounts of traffic on Facebook. So this is going to sound weird, but sometimes I actually just randomly pick a product in simple terms. Like, there's things you'll never buy, but people are always wanting to buy. So as you just list items, people just want them. So, but cool. There are other techniques we use and teach in our community on how to identify other products. But in simple terms, man, like, there's a lot of stuff that's selling. So you could sell trendy items on Facebook. Like, I know a lot of my students right now are just crushing Halloween stuff. And, we still have a whole nother month before Halloween's here. So, it's funny. I had one brother say, "Hey man, I made $160 today off of Halloween Ghost." I'm like, great, that's awesome.
Lastly, we ended the video with talking about how to find top sellers to sell on Facebook Marketplace. Now, inside our Rainmaker community, we recommend Helium 10. Helium 10 is a software, and they even have a free Chrome extension. I'll link to that in the comments below, and you can click that on products on Amazon, and it'll show you how much money they're making. So we just look for products that are already selling well on Amazon and list those on Facebook Marketplace. Another great way is just to leverage the data you're already seeing on Facebook. If you're in these buy, sell, trade groups, look for those posts that have 20, 30, 40 comments of people going, interested, I want it, right? Like, those people selling those items only have one item. So if they had 40 people commenting interested on that item, and you could find a similar item on Amazon, when you list that on that group, you're gonna have a lot of interest. What I loved was at the end of this call, we had 2 Rainmakers who actually took action during the hour-and-a-half call and made sales. One person had made 1 sale and the other person had made 2 sales in just such a short time. We had 2 Rainmakers comment in the comments that they sold products already using what you just taught them.
No.
Are you guys on?
Vicky and Abby, can you guys unmute yourself?
I just sold this. I sold 2 of them, and actually the fellow messaged me while we were sitting here, because I set it up that quick, and said, yeah, he wanted 1, and then he came back and says, no, I'll take 2.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm kind of stunned.
Abby, what did you sell?
My baby harness.
Oh, awesome. So she sold her own product too. That's so cool, you guys.
I just did that and I got a sale right now.
Wow. And that's why I love doing trainings that actually produce results. Like, I don't want to bring stuff to this YouTube channel that's just going to waste your time, because time is super valuable. And this is one of those methods of making money that does take time. But to leave you with one last tip of thinking, how can I? Because that is our theme on this YouTube channel. I challenge you to think, how can I? If you got this process down, could you hire someone to do it for you? Maybe you have a teenager. Maybe you have a high school student that lives down the street. Or maybe you know someone who's quick on their phone and would love to learn this process. We personally hired an office assistant, and she helps us out with tons of stuff around the office. And this is one of the things she does for us. She lists things on Facebook Marketplace for us. That way, it doesn't take up any of our time. We can spend that running our business, but we're still able to leverage this opportunity. I hope this video was inspiring, but not just that. I hope you take action on this and actually go create some cash flow using this method. I'm so thankful to Travis for letting us share this with our Rainmakers, and now letting us share it with you guys here on YouTube. And if you're interested in hearing more about what Travis does, his course, and more training on this topic, because he has actually multiple methods of making money on Facebook Marketplace, I'm gonna put a little link in the comments below. You can sign up with your name and email, and we'll get you more information as soon as it's out. Lastly, make sure to like this video. There's a brand new YouTube channel, so every like really helps us out. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I want this to be the most profitable YouTube channel for you this year that you can follow, that actually makes you money. With that, I'm Steven. I'm signing off and signing back in over here on Facebook to check my listings and see if I'm making any money. Let me know in the comments if you make money using this technique. I'd love to celebrate with you and see you make it rain.